If only I was as good as Smash Brothers, though.
I try. I get a little.
Chivo gave me a run for my money every single time we played.
I pick up a thing here or there when I commentate, and I try and do it, and I fail.
Exactly. It's just more fun to watch sometimes, though, man. These guys put on such a show, and I really started, looking into sports announcing and everything, and then you come back and you watch this and just see the interactions you get with the players. It's just so damn similar. It's fantastic.
Yep. All right, here we go. Yeah. Losers finals, Mew2King and Nairo. These two have developed a big rivalry lately. It's two of the most dominant Meta Knights in the country.
And I mean, the scary part is that Zero is taking them both down today. So these guys, even when they're done getting through one another, still have to walk in the winner's bracket to fight the guy that beat them.
Definitely, and that's a sign of things to come for Apex. Because Zero is coming from another country, and then we have the Japanese MKs coming. And it's the competition's.
And I gotta give shout outs to Jason Bates, man. He called it. He said if Zero wins game 1 against M2K, he's gonna win the set, and that's exactly what happened. So, I mean, Zero's got a lot on his plate right now, and I just really want to see the show these guys can put on, just because they're gonna have to bring a lot to the table to take that guy down.
Yeah, definitely. Nairo and M2K definitely setting the mark for off-stage play.
Yes.
You really don't want to fight neither one of them off the stage, and it's such a treat to watch them go at it off the ledge.
Definitely, and I mean, one of the key points was watching M2K force Zero to the ledge. I mean, Zero was really forced into a lot of hard scenarios there that he couldn't get away from.
Wow, that really low nair taking Nairo's first stock. 89%, that's a pretty decent.
It's pretty early, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, going for that low nair.
Ooh, and a little bit of a poorly spaced side B there, not getting him back to the ledge like he wanted.
Yeah, I think he ran out of jumps and just had to use that to get back, taking the damage.
Now, if there's something I hope Nairo takes away from today, I have to say, throughout his gameplay, he started off the day fantastic, really precise, really aggro-aggressive as usual, but as he went throughout the day, it seemed a little more autopilot-y and it seemed a little less precise, and it started to be him throwing some more attacks while very Nairo-esque at the same point. Without that precision makes it so much more overcommitted, so that's my big worry I've seen from Nairo today.
Yeah, definitely. You never want to try and force that kill. You just do what works. Add the damage up and your opponent will mess up, and you'll get the kill that way. And that's trying to force kills gets you killed.
And I mean, that was the thing. I mean, you saw Zero force everyone's hands because they got so frantic and they just kept trying to pressure the kill, whereas in this game you stick to smart defensive options and wait for that hole.
Yeah, Zero coming from a region where he says the competition isn't too thick, but he plays at such a high level, it really speaks to the talent of the player.
That whole work.
And I know M2K was saying that, he spoke to Zero, and M2K has had high regard for Zero's play as well, even before this tournament, he's told me personally. So, and M2K also brought up a great point, saying when it comes to Apex with Zero, Zero really wants it.
Yeah.
And that might help him take the whole thing. He really wants it.
The biggest worry I have is America. We're already down a year here. Larry won back in 2010, and as of right now, I don't think America's been shining too bright after last year.
Yeah, last year was kind of a heartbreaker. Our hero, Nairo, couldn't bring the home for America. Couldn't bring the win home for America, excuse me.
I mean, he did such a great job, and I mean, he demonstrates that aggro aggression that's just always so impressive, but it's going to take a lot to win this year because the competition has gone through the roof.
Yeah, definitely. People are starting to catch on, or if not develop that aggro type style, but put the brains on top of it.
Yes.
And you really need to step up your game and develop your play style.
And I mean, and this is where we're going to see really the continent. Oh my goodness. And that just happened as M2K gets real hyped at landing that on Nairo.
Wow. Shout out to DM Brandon.
Yeah, extra shout outs to DM Brandon if you ever happen to be listening.
DM Brandon. Nairo still looks a little in shock. He's like, what?
Like, this guy just did that.
Yeah, who does that, right?
Jason Zimmerman, that's who. Oh man,
I bet you he's going Falco.
Oh
me see that Falcon.
I'd have been shocked.
Yo, Nairo's Falco's nice.
Oh, and I don't hate on it. I'm not, but we're getting the big money positions right now.
You're
we're
right,
talking the difference between second and third, and I'll tell you right now, a guy who makes a good chunk of money, if you told me I could make X dollars or 2 times X dollars,
with the right now,
like, give me that math and that money.
Oh, very nice. That's slowing down that F tilt.
And like you said, the beginning of that metagame, that slow start right there is Nairo.
I think we were playing melee for a second.
Yeah.
Up air.
Well, you can tell Mew2King was fiending to get the Nairo out of that, but Nairo wasn't falling for the old Rufio.
Oh, danger spot. Oh, I knew that LB was coming. Good grab by M2K though.
And M2K lurking in those areas, those scary, hard to cover areas right now.
Yeah, those angles are tough.
That down and out 45-degree angle.
Oh, the scoop. Getting them.
Oh, trading F-Smash is there on shields. Trying to assert their dominance and regain stage control as Nairo runs directly off stage as if to continue a combo that had not started.
It's amazing how these guys just know.
Yeah, they are there 110%. Sometimes it's like watching a quarterback as he leads the player. He knows exactly where it's going to end up being.
Thread the needle.
Definitely.
Oh, wow. Mew2King wins the trade of glide attacks.
And the difference is 2% right now as they're vying to see who's going to be the first to go, possibly off the top here, Frigate.
Oh, good grab by Nairo.
And there it is again.
Grabs the edge.
And a new option M2K seems to be taking a lot more of, as he really likes to sink down. Very, just directly below the edge, but you'll see him. He'll sink real far down, knowing that it's going to be hard for Nairo or whoever's chasing him to cover.
Yeah, Mew2King, like we before mentioned, developing your playstyle. Mew2King adding some tricks to the bag. And a while ago, or maybe even until recent, a big gripe about M2K was that he really just goes with the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, I mean, post-Japan, though, he's brought a lot to the table, showing the difference in play style, and I mean, especially against the Buzz today, showing the difference in his play against Oliver.
Yeah, definitely. In Japan, he had a real strong showing, beating the Epsino there.
Yeah, and especially if they're, widely making claims of Oliver being his absolute worst matchup. I mean, that's a big 360, or 180, I should say, to make there.
Yeah, definitely. The Buzz is no slouch.
No, definitely not, especially when he's got that, when he's around that tri-state area. I mean, he always brings out the showing, and he gave Fatal quite a bit of the business today, too, so.
Oh, Fatal.
Yeah. Who did a great job today, placed 5th and was seen about 2 sets ago. I was going to say, Nairo's got quite a bit of room to make up for, and Mew2King going right into that safe play style, catching Nairo on a bad spot dodge. Good read there.
Yeah,
solid.
Very nice grab. Oh, wow. That down there was a little funky.
Oh, Mew2King using that platform just to make sure he didn't have to try a NATO all the way back to the stage, leave himself overcommitted.
Nice grab by M2K, reading that air dodge.
Oh, good choice on the second jump there by Nairo, just getting around that F smash. That edge is going to go away.
Oh, that was scary.
I was worried there. I've definitely had quite a few encounters with that friggin' ledge just telling me, no ledge here.
We don't exist anymore. Oh, really nice, canceling that glide, fastball up air.
And as you always say, your man Nairo with those clutch glides, very strong with his glide.
Yeah, his man has 4 wings.
Like a Boeing jet.
Oh, nice low nair. Mew2King's been catching those.
Yeah.
Oh, air battle. Let's go. Up. Mew2King just not wanting to be part of that.
And laughing it off there, not expecting that air battle to break out, and him only having about 2 remaining jumps. That shuttle loop was definitely not going to save him.
Oh, good grab. Sometimes a little tricky catching Meta Knight out of that tornado.
Especially when you got to pivot right towards the end there.
Yeah. Nice read by M2K.
And they have been trading off as of right now. Nairo, and wow, when glide attacks collide.
Oh, good power shield.
Great dash shield right there too, just to slow him down. Oh, Nairo getting punished for grabbing the wrong way, and like I stated earlier, M2K really liking that grab release option now, just to get a little bit more stage coverage and just a little bit more percent before being forced to throw. Nairo getting a real close shot at a stage spike there from that dare.
Yeah, good DI by M2K. Getting to the other side. Now Nairo's on the defensive.
And I mean, for a man on the defensive, he does not look like he's at 169%. There's no way around it. But M2K's done a great job against them thus far. I'd be surprised if we didn't see a kill shot real soon.
Oh, that dare. Fresh dare.
Yes, and that's what I was waiting for. You saw M2K starting to bait out the options and really wait to see where the low point of Nairo getting back to the ground was.
Let go.
All right, and we're right off to the start here. It was a little bit of a competition before Nairo opens up with a huge string, gets the 37%er right off the bat, gets the clicking heels of a shuttle loop, putting M2K at 50, still tacking it on.
Other way around.
Yes, nailed it there at the end.
Nairo trying to make up this percent.
Make up for that string M2K ended up pulling off right towards the end there. That put Nairo at just over the 102% marker now.
Very nice shield, that short hop up air connecting power shields everywhere.
Yeah, traded left and right, very well aware. And Nairo, good job still managing to cover the roll. Unfortunately getting hit by a down smash afterwards. Couldn't convert and get that nice little trip off the down tilt when reading M2K's roll back on stage from the ledge.
Here's Nairo's turn to try and get this kill. Wow, we don't even know what's happening.
And the techs have been so real today, though. I don't think we've seen that many stage spikes. People have just been so on point with it. Nairo with a bit of a defeated look right now is M2K with a very heavy lead and quite the repertoire to be known that when you're sitting on last stock against M2K's 3, it's going to be a long road.
Yeah, that's Mount Rushmore right there, or whatever you call it. Mount Everest.
Yeah, Mount Everest. There you go.
Mount Rushmore. Climb that.
Mount Rushmore.
Too.
4 M2K faces carved into that mountain. Possibly a little generosity from M2K. Surprising to see when fighting for that second place, but at the same point, could just be a little bit of ego.
Nairo trying to figure out how to get back on.
And a little flustered, so slowing down the pace a little bit, looking to see if he can really just put some damage on M2K. Doing a good job. M2K winning the race to be the first shuttle loop back on the stage and gain the control.
And M2K has an answer for every approach as it seems right now.
He's doing a great job of really recognizing which option is going to cover that approach and really just applying it vigorously.
Oh wow, catching the startup of that tornado.
Always something you can expect from these guys with such great knowledge of their character.
Yeah, definitely knowing what to do in each situation and reacting to it as well.
With Nairo dodging a bullet there as he opted to just air dodge, clear through that side B and not really choose to challenge it. Nairo not looking too comfortable to chase M2K to the top of the stage, knowing that he's at 1 stock and he really has to beware of getting a random up tilt that may be, sorry, I should say up air that may be fresh.
Yeah, Nairo playing it safe as of right now. And as I say that, flies to the other side of the world.
Looking for a solid Nair stage spike, though. I can't really hate on that option. It was still safe aggro, which sounds wild. Oh, wow. Great.
Yeah,
great
calling
read.
that spot dodge each time. Oh, and that's it.
And a finish cleanup as Nairo going home with the 3rd place medal. Now, I think this leaves a very interesting scenario for CT0 because he took game 1 walking in to winners finals against M2K. Yep. He's already the setup So if he takes game 1 again, is he going to make a quick, clean sweep of XSmash here? Is he going to send us home early?
That would be.
I'm
quite
smelling
the
early
story.
dismissal right now.
Yeah, that would be quite the story.
That I mean, especially figuring, you know, you talk about even PR rank.